Okay.
This is your Google Sites website, and we're going to go over the basics of how you can manage it, maintain
Okay. Okay.
it. Okay. So with that said, will you make the screen as big as possible?
I think it is as big as possible, isn't it?
If you double click on the top blue bar, yeah, the blue
Okay.
bar, not there, not the browser bar,
The blue bar.
bar above that one. You know, the
Oh,
header. Yeah, double click on that. Okay, well then. Oh, I'm sorry, not that one. Okay, go right next to the header bar.
okay.
There you go. Yeah, yeah, right there. Double click on that. Oop, try that again.
Nope. That's made it smaller. Um. Okay. So.
Okay, click on the blue button on the left-hand side.
Okay. What?
The
That's
blue circle,
this one.
the up. I'm sorry, not blue, green circle.
Green circle.
Go up.
Oh. Yes. Yep. Okay.
There you go. So now it's maximized.
Okay.
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 Now we're gonna talk about some basic things and how to modify your website.
Okay.
So the first thing you want to do, well, one of the first things you should know about is adding pages.
Okay. Yep.
So there are a couple of ways of adding pages. On the right-hand side, top right-hand side, you see the three tabs: insert, pages, and themes.
Top right.
Below where your mouse is.
Um.
Right under the publish button.
Oh. Okay. Oh yes, I see. Yep. Okay. Yep. I see it.
Okay, so click on the pages button.
Okay.
Okay, so you only have one page on here, and that's called home.
Yes. Okay.
Now, if you take your mouse and hover over home,
Yeah.
see the three dots on the right-hand side?
Yes.
Okay, click on that, those three dots. This gives you a context menu.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
has three options: duplicate page, properties, and add subpage.
Okay. Yep.
Those are your three options. If you
Okay.
duplicate page, if you click on that duplicate page action menu item, it'll duplicate that page. It'll first ask you for the name of this new page you want to create.
Okay.
So you can type in whatever you like.
Is it going to like create another title page for me, or will it create like a page for me for my first movie?
You can name whatever you want. We're gonna delete it, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, okay. All right, fine. Okay. I'll just call it. Okay.
Okay, and hit enter or done.
Okay.
Okay, now you have an exact copy of your previous page with a name, movie
Yeah.
one.
Okay. Right. Okay.
And if you hover over movie one,
Yeah.
on the right hand side under the pages, and click on the context menu,
Click on which menu?
the three dots on the right hand side.
Yeah.
you have a few more options here. You can
Okay.
say make home page, duplicate page, properties, add subpage, hide from navigation.
Yeah. And delete.
If you click on hide from navigation, that movie one will disappear.
Okay.
See
What's
that?
the
The top.
what's the
What's
difference
that?
then between hide navigation and delete?
So hide navigation, your page is still there. It's just not showing up on the navigation. And
Okay.
delete
Right.
is, well, delete the page.
Okay.
Okay, now you see the arrow on the bottom right-hand corner?
Yes.
Not arrow, the plus sign in a circle?
I think so. Yes.
If you hover your mouse over there, the circle at the bottom of the screen, bottom right-hand side of the screen.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So that'll give you an option, a few options to do things. New page is one of those options.
Okay.
If you click on that, it'll create a new page for you.
So do I click?
You
Oh,
don't need to click right now,
okay.
but you
Okay.
could do the same thing by clicking on the new page. So why don't you go ahead and click on that new page? Give it a
Okay.
name.
So can I just go ahead and call it movie 2?
Sure. We're going to delete them, so it doesn't really matter. Call it whatever you
Okay.
like. Enter, done. There you go. So now you have 3 pages on here.
Okay. Yes.
One of them
Okay.
is not showing up on the menu on the top of the screen where it says home and movie 2. You see
Okay.
that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Movie 1 is not showing up there because you hid it from navigation.
Okay. Okay.
So if you're currently selected movie 2,
Yes.
if you take your mouse and hover over movie 1 and click on it,
Yes.
it'll take you to movie 1
Okay.
page. So
Okay.
that's how you go to the pages.
Okay. So
Okay.
when it comes to reviewing my movies, I do it in the same way. I click on the plus symbol to create a movie page.
Or you
And
could copy an existing movie page and then make changes. And we're going to go through first how you make changes to an existing page. Say you
okay.
created a movie page by copying another page. Now you're on that new page. So over here, you can come and click on that big header text you have in the middle of the screen that
Yeah.
says the Daily Unbiased Reviews.
Oh, I'm sorry. What do you want to click on?
That right there.
Okay.
So you can type in whatever you like.
So what's this the title for?
What's that?
What is?
So the bar that you're looking at, that's a toolbar that
Okay.
gives you things to do with the text you're going to type in there.
Okay. Okay.
So you have you can pick the text font type.
Okay.
Like the title is the type of your font,
Okay.
and the one next to it is Playfair display.
Yes. Okay.
That's your exact font type. You can change the font type. And right next to it is 54. That's the font size. You can change
Okay.
that. And right next to it is attributes you can associate with the font. Bold, italic, underline.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you can, do other things too.
Okay. So, for instance, when it comes to, again, listing my genres, I can do that in bold on
What's
a
that?
movie page. So when it comes to listing my genres, if I want to do that, then I can just put that in bold.
Yeah, whatever you want to show up on the header, on the title of that page, that's what you put on here.
Okay. All right. All right.
So why don't you put in, say, are we on movie 1? Yeah, movie 1. Why don't you put in movie 1 review? So you see how it works.
Okay, then.
and then delete the rest.
Okay. Okay.
And hit backspace one more time, two more times.
Yes.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Okay, so now you have a title for this page.
Okay.
Now, if you scroll down and
Fine.
put your
And-
cursor on the left-hand side of that image.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. All right.
So not on that bar, on the left-hand side of the image.
In here.
Okay, see those see that toolbar menu that just popped up on the bottom left-hand corner of that image?
Yes. Yep.
It says image, reset, and header type.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, so the header type, why don't you click on that?
Okay.
So currently it's set at large banner.
Yeah.
Why don't you click on banner? There you go. It shrinks the size of the vertical size of the image. If you do
Okay.
title only, it'll get rid of the image altogether.
Oh, yep. I see. Okay. Right. Yep.
Now, if you click on cover,
Yeah.
that'll fill the whole screen with that cover, with that
Okay.
image. So those are the different types of images you can have on there.
Okay.
And if you click on that left arrow right next to cover,
Yeah.
and click on the drop down image, it'll give you an option to upload a different image.
Okay.
You can change the image. So if you're, for example, if you're reviewing a new movie, you might want to fill the banner up with an image that's related to that movie you're reviewing on that page.
Okay. Okay. And then it will give you the option from the desktop.
That's right. It'll give you an
Okay.
option to select the image you want to put in there. The
Okay.
image, generally would be for full cover. It's 4:1, 4:1, 1600 by 400,
Okay.
and it'll
Okay.
be different for the different types of
Yeah.
images or
Okay.
different types of headers you want. Okay, you can cancel that. Click on
Okay.
header type again. And click on large banner. There you go. We're back to where we started.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so that's how you can change that header. Now, if you
Okay.
scroll down a little bit, see that the first thing right below the image?
Yes. Join the community, you mean?
So if you scroll up a little bit, take your cursor and hover over just below the image, a little bit higher up. There you go. No, there, right there. So that is a spacer.
Okay.
So you add that for adding spaces to various spots on your page.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Okay, now that we've kind of done through the pages, now click on the insert button on the right-hand side. There you go. These are the things you can add on that page.
Okay. Okay.
So you have text box, images, embed, or drive on the
Right.
top part. And underneath there, you have content blocks
Yeah.
And underneath that, you have other specific items that you can add on that page. So let's talk about the first one first. The text box is a box that gives you a way to add text on the page.
Okay, right. Okay.
And the images gives you a way to add images on the page.
Okay. Yep.
And embed gives you an option to write code on the page, either
Okay.
through a link or through an actual HTML code.
So what's the difference between code and text?
So text is just text. It doesn't have any unseen functionality.
Okay.
Code is a text that has unseen functionality.
What is unforeseen functionality?
Not unforeseen, unseen functionality. So you
Yeah,
look at the text, you don't look at the, so if you embed code, you don't look at the text, you only look at what it portrays.
Okay. All right.
So for your case, you can ignore that for now.
Okay. Okay.
And right next to the embed is your drive.
Yes. Okay.
That gives you an access to have stuff on your Google Drive and put it on your web page.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So underneath that is your content blocks.
Yeah.
So those are the three, 6 different content blocks you have the option to put on your page. So if you click on, say, the first one.
Okay.
There, so it's added that content block on your web page, and then you can move it around anywhere you like. If you take your cursor over to the left-hand side of that box.
I've got a question. When it says the box at the top, it says text box. You said when you want to add text, you click on that, but it says here, click to add text, click to edit text.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand your question.
So you click on text box to add text, but you click here to edit text.
It entered the box, it put the box in there, and it's up to you to add text.
Okay. All right.
In that box.
Okay. All right.
So it just gives you the container so that you can add text.
Okay. All right.
For example, here, let's first move it around. If you take your mouse over to the left-hand side of that box.
Yeah.
All the way to the left. See the three vertical dots? No,
Yeah.
not that far left. Inside the box.
Oh, inside the box. I've seen the plus sign.
A little bit to the left. There you go. There you go. Oh.
Okay.
Okay, click on that. And okay, so whenever do you see that context menu that pops up with all a bunch of dots, two vertical columns of dots?
Are we talking about a different sets of dots, or?
Okay, right. Okay, don't move your mouse. Don't move your mouse. Okay, leave it right there. Right next to the left of your mouse, do you see 2 vertical columns of dots?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so that's what you grab to move it around.
Okay. Okay.
So if you hover your mouse over just a little bit to the left, there you go. See that when it becomes plus, that means you can now move it. So click your mouse, and there you go. So now scroll it up, take it all the way up. Keep going up. Keep going up. Keep going up. There you go. Now let go of the mouse. There you go. So now you have placed it somewhere else on the screen, on the page.
Okay. Okay.
So that's how you move that container around.
Okay.
Okay. Now you can, if you see that plus sign on the
Yes. Yeah.
on the container,
Yes.
that's for your image. You can click on that plus sign to put a new image in there.
Okay.
And those are your options to put stuff in there.
Okay. Right. Okay.
And on the right-hand side, where it says click to edit text,
Yes.
so go ahead and click to edit text.
Okay.
Click on that box where it says click to edit text.
Yeah.
Now type something in,
Anything?
whatever you like.
Okay. Okay. Then
Okay.
then
So
does it enter?
that's your header text,
Okay. Okay.
or it's selected as a title text. So if you have title text, you can get direct links to that text,
Okay.
but we don't need to go into that. So now click on where it says click to edit text underneath the comedy.
Yeah.
That's your body text.
Okay.
So
Okay.
type something in there.
Um.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking movies.
Okay. All right. I mean, that's enough. So
Okay.
you get the idea, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you can put a box on the screen, on the page, where you can have an image, a title, and a description.
Okay. Yes. Right.
Okay.
Okay.
The same thing applies to the next container, which is the same one with it on the right-hand side.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, in the content
On the toolbox on the right-hand side.
on content blocks.
Yeah, on the content blocks. So if you do that, why don't you go ahead and do that? Click on that. So
Okay.
now you have two of those.
Yes. Okay.
So, but you get the basic idea, right, on how to add container boxes on your page.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good. Now let's go further down
Okay.
on the toolbox. If you scroll
Yeah.
up a little bit, scroll the page up, or as in you scroll down. Not the page, the toolbox, I'm sorry.
Oh, the toolbox. Okay. Into the content
That has a
blocks.
scroll, that has a vertical scroll bar to it. If you just scroll it,
Oh, yeah.
we
Scroll
need to
up.
see. There you go. Okay, so now you have a bunch of components on here that you can
Yeah.
add on your page.
Okay. Okay.
You can add an image carousel, a button, a divider, spacer, social links, placeholder, YouTube, so on and so forth. You can play with those to see what each of them does.
Yeah. Okay.
So basically, you can, those are containers that you can add on your put on your page.
Okay.
For example, if you click on the button,
This one.
no, the button that says button.
Yeah.
You'd have to give it a name. So give it a name. That's the name. That's the thing that's going to show up on top of the button. So type anything. It doesn't matter. It's all for nothing. It's just so that you see how it works.
That was
Okay.
about.
On the link, underneath that, you see link.
Yes.
Okay. Put in, click on that. So yeah, click on that. So you could have a link to one of your pages, or you could have an external link.
Okay.
So if you click one of those two menu options that drop down, home or movie 2, it will link to that page.
Okay.
Versus if you want to put in an external link, you'd have to type in the link. HTTPS colon whack whack whatever.
Okay. Yep. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
So now if you do an insert, there you go. Now you
Okay.
have that button on your page
Okay.
that will, if you publish this your changes and go to this page and click on anything, it'll take you to your home page.
Okay. All right. Did you want me to go ahead and do that?
No, you don't have to. So
Okay.
essentially, we're looking at how you can edit the content of a page.
Okay. Okay.
So you're comfortable with how you can edit the content of a page, right?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, one other thing is, so if you scroll all the way down on the page,
Did you mean on the page or on the? Did you mean on the right or on the page?
on the page. Okay. See where it says all rights reserved
Um.
at the very bottom? The middle bottom of the page.
Oh. Yep. Yes.
Okay, that is your footer. If you
Okay.
hover your mouse over that,
Yep.
okay, so you click on that editor, edit footer. There you go. So now you can change the footer.
Okay.
You can type in whatever you want. You can put in your set of menus, or you can put in whatever things you want to put on a footer. Now, what happens when you make changes here is that your footers show up everywhere. So every
Okay.
page that you add, this will show up.
Okay.
So footers are essentially things you want to show on every page.
Okay.
That's the idea behind the footer.
Okay.
Okay, and if you scroll to if you go to the left of that box you have selected,
Yes.
so that's left up. So I mean directly to the left. So bring your mouse down.
Oh, the big dots again.
Right, those three menus, click on that one.
Yeah.
That gives you an option to select the background of that panel.
Okay.
So if
Okay.
you click on style 3, there you go. So that's your new background.
Okay.
And now
Okay.
click on that icon again. You can also do images as a background.
Whoops.
You can upload or select an image.
Okay. Okay.
And on the left-hand side, underneath that, you see the two rectangles stacked?
Yes.
That is a duplicate function. So if you click on that, there you go. Now
Okay.
you have duplicated that panel.
Okay.
And these things apply to everything, all the panels on your page.
Yes. Okay.
And of course, the one action item underneath that is to delete that panel.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, now if you go up to the top and to the right,
Yeah.
see those two arrow buttons pointing in opposite to each other?
Do arrow, but yes. Yeah. Okay.
So those are like backwards and undo and redo buttons.
Okay.
So if you hit the first one on the left, that's the undo button. If you
Okay.
click on that one, that'll get rid of your last action. If you keep on clicking it, it'll get rid of all of your previous actions that have accrued.
Oh, I see. All right. All right.
And the one on the right is redo.
Okay. All right.
Okay, if you click on the one on the right to see how the redos work, if you're not familiar with already, there. So now the button next to that is your preview button.
Okay.
So if you click on that, that'll show you what this page will look like after you publish it.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Now on your preview, you have on the bottom right-hand side, you see your preview options. You can preview it on a monitor, on a tablet, or on a phone.
Yes. Right. Okay. Yeah.
If you click on the phone, that'll show you what it's going to look like on your phone.
Okay. All right.
Okay, now if you click on that X on the right-hand side of that menu,
This one.
no, the X,
RVX. Okay.
that'll get rid of the preview.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Okay, now if you go to the button next to that preview button with a chain link,
Yeah. Which button? Sorry.
so the preview button was a computer with a phone next to it, right? That's
Yes.
the preview button.
Yeah.
No, no, on top of your page.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Okay, go. The button to the right is your link button.
Okay.
You click on that.
Copy
That's
link.
your published site link.
Okay. Okay.
Now you can
Okay.
copy that link and share it with somebody if you like.
Can't really think of anybody
Or,
to share
or
with.
not. This just gives you an option to copy your link to your published site.
Okay.
So you can
all right.
close that.
Yeah.
Now the button next to the link, publish link button, is your add users. The one to the right of that.
Okay. Yes. All right.
Click on that. You can
Okay.
add other people as contributors or various formats
Okay.
to work with you on your website.
Okay. All right.
Okay, you can you can add them by email or blah blah. You have a bunch of options here, as you can see.
Okay.
See, I am listed as an editor on your site. Do you see that?
Yes. Yeah.
So now you can close out of there.
Okay.
Okay, to the right of that add users button is your settings, settings action button. The
This one?
one with the cogs.
Okay.
If you click
Yeah.
on that, that's where you come and access your settings for the site.
Okay.
You have navigation, brand images, viewer tools, custom domains, analyze, or what is it? Analytics, and announcement banner.
Yeah. Okay.
So this one, first one is where your navigation is. Do you have currently set it on top?
Yeah. Okay.
So if you go to the next one, you have brand images.
Yep. Okay.
If you click on that. So those are your logos and alt text, for your brand stuff, and
Okay.
alt text and what have you.
Okay.
And you can change those over here, obviously. And then you go to the viewer tools.
Yeah.
And then underneath that, custom domains. So if you wanted to add, if you wanted to go buy a domain called movieswithgordon.com,
Yeah.
this is where you'd come to set it up.
Okay. Could we do that now?
We could,
And
but
turn it
but
into
that's going to take some time. It's not going to happen overnight. First, you have to go somewhere else and buy the domain.
Oh, okay. All right. Fine. Okay. Let's not then. All right.
Okay. Underneath that is analytics.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is where you hook up your Google Analytics, for example.
Okay.
And you'd have to set that up somewhere else before you can set it up here.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I'll walk you through those at another time, if you like.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Definitely.
Okay. So an announcement banner is the last one. If you click on that,
Yeah.
here you can come to make announcement either on your home page or on all the pages. Whatever announcement you want to make, it'll show up on the top of the page.
Okay.
Say, hey, new movie of the day page,
Yeah.
you can have
Okay.
that announcement banner of them on the page.
Okay.
Okay, so those are all your settings options. So now if you go back to the three dots right next to the settings button on the top right hand side.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So those are your context menu for the whole site.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, now if you go to next to it, the publish, don't click on it, click on the drop down. There you go.
Okay.
So now
yeah.
you have publish settings. That's the settings we just looked at.
Okay.
Review changes and publish. That will take you to show the changes you've made, and then you can publish. Or
Yeah.
view publish site or unpublish. So those are your publishing options.
Okay.
Now you can click on that menu again. There you go. So it's gone. So
Okay.
that's your overall 10,000 foot overview of how to manage your website on Google Sites.
Okay. Now, because I'm talking to you about it, and because you've pretty much done most of the work for me, is there really anything I really need to know myself about websites? Because do you think there's any need for me to buy a book about them?
Well, I mean, buying a books will never hurt you, but do
Okay.
you need it? I don't think so. You can get any information about anything that you want anytime you want online immediately.
Okay.
But having a book, if that's a way you learn, then
Okay.
that'll work for you if that's how you learn.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So now that we have taken the overview, or I could give you some ideas if you're looking for ideas on where to add movies. I'd say just create a page for a movie of the day.
Yeah.
And then that page will have different movies on different days.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
And then you can add, like, say for example, today you're going to review Indiana Jones 1.
Yes.
So
Okay.
you could title the page movie of the day
Yeah.
and put all the Indiana Jones stuff, including all your reviews and links and what have you, all the content in there.
Okay.
And then comes tomorrow, change the name of the page to Indiana Jones 2 or whatever.
Okay.
And then add another page called movie of the day. Or you could duplicate the page and change one of them to be Indiana Jones. Then
Okay.
and change the content of the other one to whatever new movie you're reviewing that day.
Okay. All right.
I mean, that's like one of a million ways of doing it. I'm just thinking out loud here.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Now, if you go to the page, so one other thing I should show you is go to the themes on the right hand side on the toolbox underneath the G.
Underneath.
On the very top right hand side of your page.
Okay. This one?
Underneath that, you see themes.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Okay.
Click on that.
Okay.
So that's your site themes.
Okay. Okay.
Just so you're aware of it.
Yeah.
And you can customize your theme. You can add new stuff on your theme.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Now, if you click on publish, it will show you all the changes that you have made.
Okay.
On the left-hand side, you see that added movie 1,
Yeah.
added movie 2. If you click on either one of those, so it's currently selected added movie 1. If you
Yes.
click on added movie 2, it'll show you the changes that you've made Because that page didn't exist before, the right-hand side of that panel is empty.
Okay, yes, right.
Now, if you go back and click on that review changes and publish on the left arrow key. No, do not click on publish. Do not click on publish.
Okay,
There you go. On the left-hand side, see that left arrow key?
this one.
Yeah.
Yes.
That'll take you back to the editor.
Okay.
And now go back on the right-hand side where it says pages. Click on that. Hover over movie 1. Get the menu. Yeah, don't click on it. Click on the menu on the right-hand side, the 3 dots.
Yeah.
Now delete.
Oh,
Now
okay.
do the same with movie 2.
Okay.
Now try and hit the publish button again. See, it says you have nothing to publish.
Okay, I see. All right.
Then you can return to the editor.
Okay.
There you go. We're back to where we started. Now that's your 10,000-foot Google Sites overview.
Okay. All right.